Hey guys, welcome to back to my channel. This video today is going to be this video is going to be my daily reading vlog. 28th of February. I'm super excited to get back into the groove of reading. I wanted to make some sort of announcement to share with you guys that you may already know this if you follow me on Twitter, but I applied to Carleton University for a BA in English and I got accepted, and they also put me in second year standing because I was... What? What? I know, it's so exciting, Suede. It's so exciting! Which basically means I'm considered a second year student because I already have credits to go towards that from my time at Algonquin doing my library and information technician. You are very loud, Suede. There's a big announcement. Probably going to be talking about more in a future video, kind of talking about college experience and other like life updatey stuff. So stay tuned for that. Don't know when those are being filmed or going up, but get excited. For this vlog is going to be The Girl Before by JP Delaney. It is a thriller novel, and I'll get some b-roll footage of it, which I'll overlay while I'm talking about it. This book is basically about two different women who in the past and in the future, and their lives sort of intersect. Basically, they get a chance to rent out this apartment made by this famous architect. He's a very minimalist architect, and he has a whole bunch of rules and requirements for living in this apartment, and they can be kind of really stingy and really minimalist. Yeah, so I am super duper excited to continue with it. I'm currently on page 24 and I'm really enjoying it. I just gave a non-spoilery synopsis for this book, so if you are you know, wondering if you should pick this book up, I would highly recommend it. So far, the reason I picked up this book was because a friend from work, Steph, hi Steph, she watches my channel, was reading, and she said, actually my manager at work borrowed the book, and she said I could borrow it after my manager, and she explained to me the plot of this book, and it sounded really up my alley and kind of something I would be really interested in. First review that I posted on this channel was a review of Girl on the Train, so it kind of is up my alley, I would say. But anyway, she recommended me this book and it sounded really good, so I decided, hey, why not? Let me borrow it. And then I went to a book fair with my sister at a church last Saturday, and I ended up actually finding a copy of the book, and so I just gave the book back to her because I really enjoyed it, and I'm just... Also, I have to go to work in about what time is it right now? I don't know what time it is. I have no clock around here. Let's go check. Let's go on an adventure and let's go check in the kitchen. It is 2:03. I have an hour and 25 minutes until work. Come here. Come here. Yeah, so I'm gonna film myself reading for a bit and film some b-roll before I have to go to work, and yeah, let's go with this reading vlog. Oh my god, Suede. She just wants attention. Hey, bub. So today is the 1st of March. My premiere video went out a few hours ago for my recent reads of 2020. So I'll put a card up here if you would like to, or up here rather, if you would like to see that video. Yeah, so I haven't done any reading of The Girl Before since my last read, which I filmed, but I'm going to read some more of it. I might also include another book in this video since I got some accepted ARCs requests from NetGalley, and I'm going to share those. I'm going to share which ones I got for you. Baby. But right now, the first book that I am going to be sharing and maybe picking to read is Disappear, Doppelganger, Disappear by Matthew Salasses. I'll put an image up right here of the cover. So the release date for this book is August 11th, 2020. So I'm going to be reading it and giving feedback, and hopefully I enjoy it. It's about a tour de force about a Korean American man's strange, ordinary attempts to exist. Matt Kim is always tired. He keeps passing out, his cat is dead, his wife and daughter have left him, he's estranged from his adopted family, people bump into him on the street as if he isn't there. He is pretty sure he's disappearing. His girlfriend Yumi is less convinced, but then she runs into someone who looks exactly like her, and her doppelganger turns out to have dated someone who looks exactly like Matt. Except the other Matt was superior in every way. He was clever, successful, generous, and beloved, until one day, suddenly and completely vanished without warning. How can Matt Kim protect his existence when even a better version of himself wasn't able to? Or will his worst life be a reason for his survival? Set in a troubling time where a presidential candidate is endorsed by the KKK and white men in red hats stalk Harvard Square, Disappear Doppelganger is a hauntingly, frighteningly fun novel about Asian American stereotypes, the desires that make us human, puns, and whatever happens to the self when you have to become someone else to be seen. So this sounded really good, and I requested an ARC from NetGalley, and I got accepted by Little A, so thank you Little A for giving me this ARC, and I'm really excited to read it. I've definitely been reading a lot more of Asian American literature lately, and this is just another great one, so if you're interested at all, keep an eye out for it. The next book that I'm going to be sharing, I'll also put the cover up here, is Surrender Your Sons by Sass. Now, this book is published by, and it's coming out September 15th, 2020, and this story is about Connor Major, whose summer break is turning into a nightmare. His SAT scores bombed, the old man he delivers meals to died, and when he came out to his religious zealot mother, she had him kidnapped and shipped off to a secluded island. His final destination, Nightlight Ministries, a conversion therapy camp that will be his new home until he changes. But Connor's troubles are only beginning. At Nightlight, everyone has something to hide, from the campers to the converted staff to the cagey camp director, and it quickly becomes clear that no one is safe. Connor's plan to escape and bring the other kidnapped teens with him. But first, he's exposing the camp's horrible troops for what they are and taking this place down. So it sounded pretty cool. It's about, like, ganging up against homophobic people and kind of, that sort of thing. So I'm very interested, and I also requested this ARC from NetGalley, so that's an option for me to read as well. The last one is a little bit weirder and a lot different than the others that I've mentioned. This is Rest and Be Thankful by Emma Glass. It's published by Bloomsbury, and it's going to be published very soon, so March 19th, so I better get on reading that. That might be the one that I have to read. But anyway, yeah, so here's the description for Rest and Be Thankful. Laura is a nurse in a pediatric unit. On long, quiet shifts, she and her colleagues, clad in their different shades of blue, care for sick babies, handling their exquisitely frangible bodies and carefully calibrating the mysterious machines that keep them alive. Laura may be burned out. Her hands have been raw from washing as long as she can remember. When she sleeps, she dreams of water. When she wakes, she finds herself lying to a man who doesn't love her anymore. And there's a strange figure dancing in the corner of her vision, always just beyond her reach. Dark, luminous, sensual yet chilling, ringing with strange music and laced with dread. Rest and Be Thankful is an unforgettable novel that confirms Emma Glass as a visionary new voice. So definitely sort of similar in a sense to The Rest and Relaxation, which I haven't read, but I really want to read. I'm totally pumped to read this book. So there's the books that I might be reading. I'm probably going to be reading Rest and Be Thankful since it comes out then. Yeah, so I have my e-reader here if I want to get started. I have to go to work in approximately over like an hour. I have to head to work, but I work at 2:45, so that's about that is in like over an hour. An hour and 45 minutes to be exact. So I have time to do some reading, and that was my knee that just cracked. I have some time to do some reading, so yeah, I hope you enjoy me reading and talking. I probably won't be talking about, I might be talking a little bit about Rest and Be Thankful. Yeah, because this video is probably going to be coming out before it's released, so I can shout out about it. But yeah, yeah. Hi, what? What do you want? Baby, what? You just want rubs. She just wants rubs. She loves rubs. Aw, yeah, I know, I've been talking so loud. What? You want to go on my lap? Come here. Come here. Aw, there we go. Aw. There we go. There we go. Oh, so cute. Oh, you're just sitting with your ass on the Go Before. That's fine. Yeah. So, yeah. I also wanted to talk about The Girl Before a little bit more. I had a similar reaction. No, I had a reaction to kind of what happened, where I left off. So basically, Jane has figured out, yes, Jane. I'm gonna confuse them, I know it. Jane and Emma. So, Jane has figured out that Emma has... What do you want? You want cuddles? Jane has figured out that Emma has died or presumably been killed, but there's no evidence to suggest that she has been killed. So, yeah. Yes. So, and then she almost immediately contacts the architect, Monkford, Edward? Yeah, Edward. Edmund? I don't know. I can't remember. I just know him as Monkford. She immediately contacts him, and then they sleep together without a second thought to, like, maybe something fishy is going on.
But I don't know, she's in a thriller novel, so yeah. So I don't know. Also, Emma has just broken up with Simon because she was like, maybe I don't really like my relationship. And then she decides to message Monkford and be like, hey, I don't really, what happens if we break the contract, this very strict contract, that one of us doesn't live there anymore? And he's like, maybe I can make an exception. And she's like, cool. And then she's like, feeling guilty about it, and then she's like trying to be nice, and then friggin' Simon goes off because earlier in the book we found out that trigger warnings for like rape and stuff, sexual assault in this book as well. That kind of came out of the blue. Well, not really out of the blue, but it kind of came really hard and fast and intense. So basically, she basically was forced to give oral sex on the guy who broke into her house, which is really scary, and yeah. And so Simon's mad about that because she didn't tell anybody and didn't tell him, when obviously that is kind of a reaction she was expecting. She was expecting him to be angry, and she's embarrassed, and she's like all these things. So like it's like very ridiculous how much he's angry about it. And then he was angry, and then she's like, oh my god, like why would you be angry about this? And like, and they're like, what? And she initially like tried to like, you know, be sensual with him, and then he was like, ew, no, is this the same thing you did to that guy? And then she like legit, like, I felt for her. I'm like, oh my god, like, get this guy out, like, he needs to go. And then so she like literally like threw up and said like, gross, you get out, you're disgusting. And good. And now I'm kind of feeling like, this is getting twisty. Could Simon be the person who went and killed her, and now he's feeling overwhelming guilt, which I don't think is true, but like, I don't know. I have to read more, but yeah, that's basically my like mini synopsis of what happened and what's like really important. They had a bunch of like housewarming party stuff, and Jane was like, wah wah, I don't have kids. Actually, God, I don't have kids right now. And then Emma was like, yes, I'm talking about stuff. Anyway, yeah, it's, yeah, it was fun. This book is really fun so far. Like, I'm really enjoying my time, and like, usually in certain things, like certain books, there's like a point where a character is like mad at somebody and they don't really have a justifiable reason, but this one, definitely. Like, Emma and Simon, like, go off, girl, you need to get rid of this dude. Like, yeah, that's my thoughts around that. So yeah, I'm gonna be reading more, yeah. So let's pick this book up and let's do some reading. Right, Spade? Let's do some reading. Huh? Hey, Papa? Here we go. Ah! Oh no, I lost my page. There we go, found it again. Okay. just read that Emma and Jane and Monkford's ex-wife, who I forgot to mention, that he had an ex-wife who died and their child died, so, and then they all look like each other, which is weird. Let me just say, it is weird. I don't know. Oh my god, he buried his family at the house! What? Oh god. Baby! Come here, Suede. Suede, come here! Come here! Come here, Suede! Oh my god. Oh, I can't believe this. Why? Why would you do this? This just spells creepy vibes from 0 to 100. Do not. What? I'm a baby. I'm Suede. Here. Let me show you Suede. Let me show you Suede. Let me show you Suede. Hey, Bob. Hi. Say hi to the camera. Suede. Bubba. Hey, Bubba. Hey, Bubba. Oh my god. I can't wait to read more of this. I wish I didn't have to go to work later. Oh, what time is it? Half an hour before I'm supposed to leave. Oh, I'm gonna go read more and then I'll check back in if anything happens. Oh, this guy just screams creep factor. Jeebus. What the heck? I just finished like literally the next chapter. She finds a crawl space in her house that was originally like cleaning supplies, and then she goes further in and she finds a sleeping bag with like girls' pajamas and like a card that was Emma's therapist, and everything just creepy. And then the last part was, oh my god, this is so creepy. Why am I so creeped out? This is so creepy. I like it. Oh my god. Ah, why? Why is this so like? Oh my god. Okay. I feel like it's only been like 1 minute. I can't believe the twists in this book. I just Why am I so flippin' freaked out? It's like, I guess because I'm in front of a camera and like everything's like a little exaggerated, but I'm literally like going like every time I read like a line that's like creepy or like something fishy is going on, I'm like like this friggin' book is like like I don't understand. Leave now. Go away. Jane, leave. You gotta leave. Just change your name. Move away. Like, abandon this place and don't ever come back.